Touch on. Can you see my? No, you cannot. Cannot see. If this is your For You page, this is for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share my shit. Holla at your girl. Okay, we're gonna get into some things. We're gonna see what Lewis Hamilton got going on for 2025. And then after this video, we're gonna see if Beyonce really gonna divorce Jay-Z and how she gonna handle these allegations. We're gonna peep a little bit and be nosy. What the? Oh no. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna be using one deck. Maybe one deck, maybe. I'm gonna change my mind. I'm a little tired. I've been so drained, so drained, so drained. I think it's the food I'm eating for real. It's gonna give me no energy. When I eat it, it just makes me sleepy. I don't get no energy. Let's see. Calling on. I think she needs some orange juice. Look at her face. Oh, yeah. Lewis Hamilton. I mean, is that his motherfucking name? Look. The NASCAR driver is Lewis Hamilton. I don't know if it's a rest of oil. I hope there's water. Mama, look what you got. She's trying to be fancy like a motherfucker, bitch. You ain't grown.
Ain't you lying?
What is going to be going on? What is in Lewis Hamilton? Calling on the Arisha oil and the goddess iron. And the goddess iron. Calling on the Arisha oil and the goddess. Oh, shit! Iron. Abandoned. Is he going to be losing somebody in 2025? Okay. Well, there's somebody that he's lost who's already done passed away. He's going to be paying homage to. Yeah, there's some type of loss for Lewis Hamilton or some type of sadness. Or maybe whoever he's talking to, they're going through a lot of loss, okay? I don't know if they lost a child, lost an ancestor, a parent, a grandparent, someone that they was close to, but death in the family. This could be him, or this could be, or they could be mourning the death or loss of like a marriage or something like that. We're gonna see when I pull my cards. But this is what's coming. Okay. Give me one answer, Spirit God. Lack of support, cast off, rejected, dismissed, can't sit with us. Oh, what is going on here that like motherfuckers turning their backs? Like who can I run to? Who can I run to? Some type of scandal. His energy is exposed. So truths revealed or uncovering. Some type of scandal is going to be happening for Lewis Hamilton. Either for him. Who? What did you say?
She got it.
What, you can't breathe? Why? But something is happening. Something about to be exposed. That's a humiliation. So some type of humiliation ritual or some type of humiliation spell is being done or will be done. Yeah, baby. They say you find out who your real friends are when shit hits the fan. Oh, the other energy is racist. So xenophobe, bigot, prejudiced, or antagonistic. So I don't know if like This is giving some motherfucking civil rights movement, social justice type shit going on. Okay, so I don't know if like there is going to be some type of scandal, some type of discrimination, some type of phobia. Somebody going to be attacked for something. Like there's something controversial going on that is going to like cause somebody to be attacked for either a controversial belief system or they're controversial. And baby, you're going to find out who your real friends are with this abandoned car here. with this. Okay. Somebody going to be outcasted or treated like an outcast or has been treated like an outcast due to like other people's prejudices or other people. So like y'all, this is giving, motherfucking what's that called? Freedom fighter ass shit. I don't even know what you want to call it. Very Aquarius energy. Very Aquarius, Pisces. Like energy, okay? Give me more. There's some type of scandal or a marginalization going on, prejudice going on, a lot of attacks going on because of some type of controversial belief system or some type of controversial lifestyle. Somebody is going to be making like statements like that they know is going to like piss everybody off. Kind of like what what's the name used to do, like with that man that wrote that on the Old Town Road. I don't know his name. That came out the closet. Like somebody is going to be making statements, like satire statements, to people who are bigoted or intolerant to others that are different. Okay. Splitting hairs. Differences are so small. Finding fault in something minor. Petty distinction. Splitting hairs. Yeah. So he's going to be standing with someone that is going to be attacked. Or like it's like just very controversial. Like they hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. 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 Like that's the energy. Baby. He's giving that dude that made Old Town Road. That dude that he does shit to piss off the public. Like that's what it's giving. Like he knows something will piss off the public. Look at the cancel culture, and I had a feeling. Cancel culture. Canceled. Okay, no longer existent, bullied to the point of depression. He kind of remind me of Lisa Ray. Because I remember when that guy, like there was this guy who got in Hollywood, this gay guy who got in Hollywood. And like, he's like a martyr. Like he's like a martyr or I'm not going to say an avenger, but his energy is giving someone who is a martyr or a liberator or there's a word for it basically where like somebody is kind of like you're a cheerleader, but I can't think of the word. There's a archetype name in my personality deck, but it's not called it's not Avenger. I can't think of the word, but it's like where somebody's like you're a cheerleader or something like that. Like somebody's cheering you on, like somebody is. But I forgot what it's called. No longer existing, bullied to the point of depression. So he's making some very like controversial ass shit. He's kind of like like if the public is triggered by something or hates something, like he's gonna double down. I don't know if like it's got something to do with politics or Trump or something like that, but it seems like it. Okay. Let's see here. Give me more ancestor spirit guys. It seems like it. It's kind of like I remember, I think Trump was in office or was running for office his first term, and people refused to remember. I don't remember that football player. Remember that football player where he refused to bow. I don't know if his name was he had a fro. He looked mixed race, and he refused to bow to the American flag, or he refused to, like, that shit. Like I can't think, Colin Kaepernick or something like that. Like, that's his energy. Like another Colin Kaepernick saga. I don't really know whatever happened to that dude. I don't know what happened to his career. I don't know, but it just looks like he just really coming across a bit like Azalea Banks kind of energy. But it says slow game, slow and steady wins the race. He could lose some endorsement deals, or he could cancel out endorsement deals if he feels like they have like some type of political ties to something like that he's not with. It's kind of like he is allowing like his personal sorry. It's like he's allowing his personal business. It says sacrifice. The more you sacrifice, the more you get. Sacrificing too much of yourself or others. Yeah, slow game. Slow and steady wins the race. Focus on the grand prize, not in a rush, and dedicated energy. Yeah. So he could be stepping down or boycotting something for 2025. Like, he's boycotting something for 2025 because he doesn't like. It's giving me an air of political manic, like a political. It's just giving Colin Kaepernick. I don't know if y'all remember Colin Kaepernick, okay? But that's what it's giving. So with the insatiable, impossible to satisfy, never enough. So he may either remove himself from certain like endorsement deals or certain like things, like to take a stand. Like he's going to be trying to use his power of influence. He's going to be trying to use like to take a stand or to control like an agenda or something like that. Class clown laughs through their pain, does not take things seriously. Masking, finds amusement in the suffering of others. So I don't know, maybe he could be taking a stand against illegal immigration. What's up, Leonie? Maybe he could be taking a stand against illegal immigration. I'm doing Beyonce next, by the way. You had so many requests. I did one of them, but like after this video, I'm doing Beyonce and her divorce, and she gonna divorce Jay-Z, and if so, then like yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing next. But this energy here for 2025 for this dude is giving Colin Kaepernick. I don't know if y'all remember that dude, the mixed race boy with the big ass afro, him. The one that thought he was like, I guess, the next Malcolm X or the next Martin Luther King, the one that refused to like stand for the anthem and all that shit, the American flag. Like, I don't know if y'all remember him. This is when Trump was in office too. This was when Trump was in office too. So I don't know if like he's far left or something. Like it's heavy political air, heavy political energy going through here. But it's just giving like social justice warrior-esque, Pisces, Aquarius energy coming through. I would even say maybe even Scorpio. Yeah, like this, he's trying to use his celebrity, his power of influence, his endorsement deal type shit. Like he's trying to use that to control the how can you put this? He's trying to use that to control like the political atmosphere, so he could feel like he's taking a stand against injustice. Or I don't know if he's anti-Trump or pro-Trump. It sounds like he's leaning more towards anti-Trump, more anti-American. Like maybe he's for open borders, maybe he's for you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, he done went off on the deep end. Oh, I'm sorry. My hair is all fucked up, y'all. I got to recut my hair again. Sorry. He went off, baby. He's off his motherfucking. He's far left. He's far gone. This motherfucker's far left, far gone. He on that Delulu juice. Mental health issues coming in through as the outcome. He on that motherfucking Delulu juice. So it says inconsistent behavior, trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder, mood swings, easily triggered. He's off his motherfucking rockers. Like, he done lost his goddamn mind 2025. I feel like maybe he's a very strong anti-Trump. He's a very strong anti-Trumper. How does he feel about Trump? Because this politics is coming through heavy here. Like, he's taking a stand. He's like resisting. He's like, baby, no cap. Okay, so authentic or truthful. Okay, he may not like authority or being told what to do, or like, because it says no cap, authentic and truthful here. So he may feel like Trump is an asshole, is arrogant, is like, because this is like big dick energy, okay? He may feel like Trump is like a dictator or some type of fascist or some type of what I say is go, I'm the boss, so you got to do what I say, you got to listen to me. Responsibilities, commitment, obligations, important duties, and burdens. So he's kind of like, his energy, okay, because we got responsibilities and we got the no cap card, okay? So there's this energy where Trump, he kind of walk it like he talks it. Like, he's like this emperor card, very structured, okay? Father figure type of energy. And it's like the connection between him and Lewis Hamilton. Lewis is basically acting like an unruly ass child, okay? Like, he's acting like he's on his menstrual. Like, he's acting like a rebellious child that doesn't really want to listen to his parent or doesn't really want to listen to his father. Didn't Liam Hemsworth die? So, yeah, having faith, letting go, trusting God, whatever happens, happens. I feel like Lewis might be the Antichrist. I don't even feel like I feel like he's very triggered by Trump. The ego card here, because it just keeps coming up. Politic energy just keeps coming up, okay? He's a Colin Kaepernick, all right? I do feel like this is going to affect him negatively, okay? I feel like some of the people that, like, follow him or like him or whatever may be Republican, may be pro-Trumpers. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like he is attacking his fan base. So we have the having faith, letting go, trusting God, whatever happens, happens. Responsibilities, commitment, obligations, important duties, and burdens, and ego. Too big to fail, narcissistic, self-important, or a strong sense of self. So he may feel like that, like, Trump is some type of pulpit pimp with this having faith card, and then we have this ego energy. So he feels like Trump is full of himself. He feels like Trump is trying to play God, or he feels like Trump is using God to, I'm telling you. He feel like Trump is a fucking dictator, is a, like a fascist, like a Hitler regime, like lawyering up, refusing to answer questions, defensive or protective. So he may be behind like some type of political warfares. Like he may be funding political warfares against Trump. Like he may be behind that. Okay, or he may have some ties to it. He may be putting his money like, yeah, he's like a fucking rebellious, unruly child that hate that his father wants the best for him. His strict ass father wants the best for him. His strict ass father ain't settling for, you know, no bare minimum subpar ass shit. Like he you know, if Trump says go left, he gonna right. He gonna go right. If Trump says don't drink and don't smoke because that's going to ruin your future, he going to drink and smoke and ruin his future because Trump don't want him to. Just because Trump don't want him to do it, he gonna do it. He is coming across as very manic, as very triggered, as very intolerant. And it's like he's kind of going to be marginalizing some of his fan base that is for Trump, that is pro-American, that is democratic. All right. He may considers himself libertarian, but I feel like he's anything but. Okay. I feel like because he's highly intolerant. Okay. So we have pseudo influence, fake accounts, fake followers, fake it until you make it. Yeah, he could be funding some of these anti-Trump crusades, some of these what's up, Mika? He could be funding it. Like, it's just heavy political. It's heavy political. It's heavy. You gonna get hell until you get the fuck out of office. I'm gonna give you hell until you resign. Yeah, so smooth talker, deceptive words to trick, persuasive, charmingly dangerous, smooth talker. He may be, baby, when thuggetry, gangster, and violence, fame, Hollywood. This nigga might as well be a rapper. That's all I'm gonna say. He might as well be a rapper, because y'all know some of those rappers are tied to games. Y'all know that, right? And the rap game is just as dangerous as the drug game. Y'all know that, right? People really be offing people in the industry. Y'all know that, right? I don't know what that's about, but he's very, very, very triggered by Trump. Let's see what his, because this is getting good. Let's do some more. Look at the parental issues. What did I say? What did the fuck I say? What? There it is at the back of the deck. Parental issues. Parent getting in the way, controlling parental figures. Told you. All right, hold on. Let me get something quick. Oh, I need water. Where's the water? Where's the water? Because I don't see it. Mama said it was a 2-liter something. Right there, we leave it at. We don't do it. I'm going to look out. Move. Look out the way. I seen one of your goddamn cousins. I seen one of your cousins. I hope they don't see it. They better not see it. All God's children, come back home. I had a bird. You ate it, probably. Maybe Elena ate it. Maybe the dog ate it. It's a chopper. No, you did not get that dog 2 pieces of bacon. Now, hurry up, Elena, so I can go get grandma her food. Oh, man, he off his motherfucking rocker. He off his rockers. He doing way too much for 2025. Let's see who he gonna be with. I'm sure God. Calling on Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton comes across as very anarchist. Unhappy, disappointments, unsatisfied, and gold digger. The truth is bloodsucker, exploiter, vampire, money grubber, and self-serving. So this could be him. Could be how he's being viewed, or this could be how the other person is being viewed. Okay. Now, work addict is coming through. Can't turn it off. Work comes before love. Yeah, so he's gonna be very neglectful. Like, he's very work focused, very much focused on his work. He not focused on the bitch. He getting to the money. He ain't getting to a bitch. Wow. Truth is ripple effect. He pay you to leave. I don't know why this man don't want no relationship or no love. I don't know. Ripple effect is one event produces other effects. Your actions affect your future and others. So ripple effect. Work at it. He kind of feel like the times are not right, like to be bringing family and marriage. Like he feels like there's bigger fish to fry than be laid up under a bitch and birthing kids. Like,
hey, Tubi ain't bad.
This is not Tubi. This is Netflix.
Talk about this.
What is that?
Tuma. Tuma not bad. It's a chopper. And I just chop an egg with the shell. Yeah, I paid $30 for this.
Where is the shell?
Exactly. Yeah, I paid $30 for this.
Look, antagonist. He ain't got time for a bitch. He paying a bitch to leave. He paying her to leave. He ain't interested in no man. Like, are you crazy? Like, this man might want to be in politics. He might want to be a politician. Antagonist, active adversary, arch nemesis, and frenemy. He ain't interested in that. He paying you to leave. Devil tendencies, obsessions, addictions, impulsive, and naughty by nature. This man is an anarchist, convention, anti-conformist. Look at the evil eye coming through. They put a spell on you and you're protected. Evil eye here. Yeah, this man, he is an overworker. He's a workaholic. Okay. And his way of blowing off of steam after workaholic after is through, sex, drugs, escorts. Like, he stressed himself out, baby. And then it says on top, winning and victorious. I don't know. He could be jealous, or he could be evil-eyeing somebody that is in his same work field that he feels like is his biggest competition. He could be evil-eyeing him. I just don't know. People like this, I feel like this, right? To be the greatest, you have to actually all that substance abuse, it's going to fuck you up. It's going to fuck up you reaching your goal to being the greatest, because a part of being the greatest, it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline, and you can't be sitting up here undisciplined in one part of your life and then think that you about to just be the greatest of all time. That requires focus and dedication. It requires you working on the clock and working off the clock. I don't think people realize that. And drugs and sex and being unhinged, undisciplined, that shit is going to spill over into your work eventually. You have to be disciplined and focused and structured, even when you're not. Because all those things, all those devices, right? All those toxic vices is going to weaken you. Y'all ever heard the story of Samson and Delilah? That's the energy. I remember what happened when Delilah cut motherfucking Samson's locks off and he became a weak ass bitch. You remember that? That is the energy. That's the energy. Or think about how far Whitney Houston could have went had she not been on drugs. Had she not got with Bobby. Think about it. Think about how much farther Bobby Brown could have went had he not been on drugs. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You can't think that you just about to ski off of just your gift. You got to put in that motherfucking work, because there could be somebody who may not be as gifted as you, but they're more dedicated. They're more disciplined than you are. And guess who gonna beat the motherfucker that's not as naturally gifted as you? Was gonna beat you, was gonna surpass you. You know why? Because hard work beats talent. That's why. Real talk. I don't know why people don't learn from celebrities before them. A lot of the celebrities that have had immense downfalls have sex addiction problems. They got hooked on drugs. They got alcoholics, gambling problems. Like, messy. It makes you sloppy. A sober mind, sober thoughts. Sober mind, sober thoughts. All these other vices makes you sloppy. It takes you off of your game. So you talking about you want to be the greatest of all time? I need to see that shit. Where is showing of your dedication? Because you can't be too dedicated if you playing in nose candy, if you playing with drugs, if you playing with alcohol, if you playing in sex. You can't be too focused. Real talk. Escorts and shit like that. Sober mind, sober thoughts. I don't know why he's doing this, but like, it's just giving, he's an anarchist. He's an anarchist. Is what he is. And you, the thing about rebellion is, like, being a rebel without a cause can be your downfall. Being a rebel without a cause can be your motherfucking downfall. That's going to be your undoing. There ain't nothing wrong with sometimes going along with society. There ain't nothing wrong with having structure. There is nothing wrong with having marriage, family, kids, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with stability and balance and groundingness. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, to just be doing something because society wants you to do it, so you want to rebel against it just because, I don't like being an anarchist or being a rebel without a cause is going to be your very undoing, because sometimes the structure and sometimes sound advice is sound advice. You don't always have to rebel against every motherfucking thing. You don't always have to be a goddamn devil's advocate. You know how many kids who rebelled against their parents wish they would have listened to their parents? And they would have gotten so much further had they listened to their parents. Your parents that been through the ringer, they know some shit. So why constantly go against your parents unless you got some toxic ass parents, but why constantly go against your parents if your parents only want what's best for you? Why then defy a rebel without a cause? Because what is your purpose? Anything that you do needs to have intention behind it. Because your rebelliousness can ruin nations. Not help them, but hinder them. So what exactly are you rebelling against? Why exactly are you an anarchist? What is the purpose? Is it going to serve? And is it worth it? Because a country that's too motherfucking rebellious, that's too motherfucking illogical, and I'm not even just saying, this is particularly towards him, okay? But people that are too fucking irrational is gonna destroy its own home from the inside out. Because you're a rebel without a fucking cause. You're not logical. You're emotionally unstable. You're not trying to hear reason. or you're not wanting to reason. And you don't even have no reason why you don't want to do it. Baby, I'm not going to say that he's not going to be the greatest of all time, but I'm just saying he needs to clean himself up. He needs to clean himself up. He needs to meditate. He needs to learn the 7 chakras. He needs to go to a motherfucking Reiki healer, Reiki priest, Reiki. Because that motherfucker is a devil worshiper. Something ain't right with him. He ain't right. He ain't right. And if he's claiming he believes in a God, I need to see God in you. You can't tell me with your pair of lips that you God, but everything that you do is of the Antichrist. And the way that you live your life is ungodly. Y'all ever heard the saying, faith without works is dead? Faith without works is dead. Saying I believe in God, but living the life of a goddamn heathen is dead. You don't believe in God. That's all that I got to say about this man. Deuces. How do I feel about homosexuality? Let's ask how God feels about homosexuality, because it's not really, it doesn't matter to me. How does God feel about homosexuality, ancestor, spirit guides, calling on the Orisha oil and the guardian angel Celeste? Let me burn another dragon blood candle. Look, destructive. Sodom and Gomorrah. There you go. Look at this. Tower moments, external conflicts, internal struggles. How does God feel about homosexuality? Here you go. I believe in astrology, yes. How does God feel about astrology? Let's see. Let's see how God feel about tarot. Look, this is how God feel about astrology. Top dog. Astrology is godly, because it's basically saying that, like, based off the time that you were born, based off the placements of the planets and the stars and the placements of the universe, that you were predestined. You have your destiny. God gives us all a destiny. So I feel like astrology and religion, or astrology in the Bible, goes hand in hand. I don't feel like they're a separate thing. Because God has given us all a mission. God has given us all personalities. God has already written for us what we are supposed to be. It is our mission to find out what that is. And astrology, just like tarot, is a tool to help you in your self-discovery journey. Well, you know, Jesus rose 3 days and all that shit. Come to find out, that deals with astrology. The shit, there's a lot of symbolism in the Bible. Like, a lot of people don't know that. There's a lot of symbolism in the Bible that ties to shit like astrology. Y'all gotta understand, like, astrology goes all the way back to Mesopotamia. Just like the great floods and the kings in the Bible and the city states, all this shit goes all the way back as ancient as Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is the oldest civilization in the world. On land. We're not even talking about undersea, because their civilization's buried underwater. I'm literally not. Go look it up. Top dog. Boss babe. Boss babe leveling up penthouse status. Top dog. Let's see how God feels about tarot. Go look it the fuck up. Go look up astrology connection to the Bible. It's a simple Google search. You could even come on YouTube. Well, the constellations, the stories in the Bible match up with the constellations of the galaxy. I found that shit out on YouTube. Go look that up. All you got is a simple search. I'm not doing your work for you. Stop being lazy. Resignation, giving up, resigning, new path, throwing in the towel, and quitting. Resignation. This is for tarot. The resignation is kind of like when you're not appreciated by a job. It's kind of like where you give your 110% and you done gave so much of your life to something and you have nothing to show for it, or they just breadcrumb you. It's just kind of like where, like, you get what I'm saying? Like you're getting tired of being underappreciated or not reaping the benefits from your hard work. That's the energy with this resignation card. And then we have salty and bitter that came out at the back of the deck, okay? So that's bitter, angry, agitated, jealous, and resentful, okay? Ain't no blasphemian love. Science and religion and God and magic, chemistry, all that shit goes hand in hand, baby. It's called having a fucking open mind, is what it's called. It's called seek to understand. It's called knowledge. It's called being curious. Go look it up. It's called learning to think for your goddamn self and stop waiting for other people to think for you. That's what it's called. Put two and two together like a motherfucking puzzle. Chemistry is no different from a motherfucker doing magic. An alchemizer is a fucking chemist. A lot of the shit in the Bible really is common sense. It's common sense. You don't really need a fucking Bible. Karma, that's the whole shit in the whole lessons in the Bible is the Indian practice or belief system of karma, right? You reap what you sow. That is literally the whole message in the fucking Bible. All those long drawn out stories in the Bible, all that shit is literally saying you reap what you sow. That's all it's saying. Treat others how you want to be treated. That's all it's saying. It's common sense. That's why I say only a devil motherfucker needs the Bible. I don't need the Bible to do right. I don't need the threat of heaven or hell to do right. Motherfuckers who need the Bible to do right in life, people who need the threat of heaven or hell are devils. Why do you need the threat of heaven or hell to live justly on this planet Earth? Think about it. Why do you need somebody to tell you how to act? It should be automatic. It's common sense. Don't assault a motherfucker if you don't want to. Do you want to be assaulted? So why would you assault somebody else? Don't steal from somebody. Do you want somebody to steal from you after you worked hard for something? Hell no. So why would you do it to somebody else? Why would you take bread out of another man's mouth that you didn't work for? And he did. 4444 as I said that. Common sense. Common sense. Everything in the Bible is largely about lessons. It's the same way when people write children books. That's like the Bible. The Bible is like a children book. And it's got these fables in there. And all of them is teaching you lessons. That's all it is. It's symbolism. A lot of the Bible is not face value. It's symbolic. It's symbolism. That's why I laugh anytime somebody try to say sorcery is evil. Sorcery is in your goddamn Bible. Pick it up and read it, you dimwit. Read the fucking book. Sorcery is in your Bible. What the fuck you think bread, wine, what they do when you pass around those tithing plates, when God tells you to give an animal, sacrifice an animal, right? You're feeding God. You're feeding God, your deity. That is rituals, root work, magic, sorcery. People can't think for their goddamn self. That's the problem. Because if you actually read the Bible and stop just talking out your ass, all that shit you speak against is in the Bible. Sorcery is in the fucking Bible. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Rituals, tithes. That's all in the Bible. Offerings. All in the Bible. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all salvation in God is not fucking free. Read your book. What if salvation in God and aligning yourself to a deity and all the shit that deity does for you, if it was free, then why the fuck do you have to fucking pay a tithe? Why does God require you to pay a tithe? Why does God require you to do animal sacrifice to make an offering to him? Some people burn money. So if everything was free, then why the fuck does God require you to do that? Ain't shit in life free, not even God. God ain't even free. And if you think so, you're stupid. And read in the Bible what it says about fools. Go read. Open up that motherfucking book and read it. And comprehend what you're reading. And dialogue with the text. The Bible is not just something at face value. It's a lot of symbolism in there. That's all that I got for this man. But, baby, you can't be doing devil worshiping ass shit and then talk about you're of God. But all your choices and everything that you do is anti-God. No. Remember, God looks at the heart of man. And no matter how much you say, I'm of God, I'm of God, I'm of God, you ain't of God if you have a wicked heart. If you are a lover of wicked things. That's all that I got. Deuces.